comic book hunting on the weekend. I went to Street Side Anthony's and I went to the Route 110 show. What did I pick up? We're going to go through the whole pile. Got some good deals, got some fun books. And we're going to go through our 4S's up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hello, panelologists. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. And before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out the description of this video for links to my eBay store, Instagram, and you know all that stuff. On Saturday, I went to Street Side Anthony's. On Sunday, I went to Route 110 show, and I picked up some books. And I go through, when I pick up, books at shows or go through collections, whatever it is, I go through the 4S's in terms of how I organize the books that I pick up. Save, those are books that are going to my PC. Sell, books that I picked up to throw on Whatnot and sell, because always need new inventory for Whatnot, right? Spec, and those are dwindling, right? Things that I think have a chance to come about in the future, and kind of not specking on big books right now or really weird books. And then slab. And I did pick up some slab-worthy books from the Route 110 show. So let's go through the books. First, I went to Street Side Anthony's on Saturday. He had gotten some new books in. I didn't have a whole lot of time because, my daughter had a school play at noon. So I just went real briefly. And what did I pick up? I picked up a G.I. Joe 127. Always pick up the triple-digit G.I. Joes. I've been picking up some Green Lantern books because we do have that Lantern series coming out early next year. This is issue number 185. This is the origin of John Stewart. They kind of updated to from what it was in Green Lantern 87, his first appearance. Then I picked up two of these. This is from the Adventure Comics run of Planet of the Apes. And I didn't have every issue. This is 19 and 21. I think I still need maybe 2 or 3 more issues. I had gotten it when it came out, but I guess I missed a few months. This is actually kind of interesting if you're an Apes fan. Conquest of Planet of the Apes, a missing link to the original movie. So, I don't know. I don't remember really reading these, so that is going into my save pile because those are PC books. Another G.I. Joe, the previous issue, 126. Another slab book. I have to see the issue number on this. I think this is 56. Got to see if I have it, actually. It's Space Family Robinson, Lost in Space. It is not an adaptation of the 60s TV series. Basically, Dell Gold Key had a Space Family Robinson series, which was similar concept, right? It was a futuristic family. Their last name's Robinson, like take off on the novel Swiss Family Robinson. And then they subtitled it Lost in Space when the movie came, or when the TV show came along. So it's in name only. But I'm a big fan of the Lost in Space TV show. I have all the Innovation books. I have to double check to make sure I need that for the PC. I picked this up. It was Superman 75, Death of Superman. It was opened, so it has all the accoutrements in it. It has the armband and so on and so forth. I grabbed this. This I'll throw as a giveaway. Doctor Strange 177. I start counting the pages from the back, but then when I got to the front, it was missing the first 3 pages in the front. So I didn't want to put that in a new bag. So we will put that aside. That's going to be in our giveaway pile for Whatnot. Where are my other giveaways? Over there. No, fine. Then another Green Lantern book. These are lower grade, but 61 with Alan Scott appearance. This does have like holes in it. I don't know, like kid was shooting a BB gun at it or something. It is lower grade. And then also issue number 64. Superman 75 in the newsstand. Now, I do kind of pick these up when I see them for cheap. Because if you can get this in a 9.8, even the direct first print in a 9.8 is like $125, $150 because it's all black. It's hard to get in a 9.8. I needed this. This is Honeymooners number 3 from Triad. It's issue number 3 out of 24. It only ran for 12 issues, so it's a Christmas issue. I have maybe missing one from that series. Ghost Rider 28, first cameo appearance in Midnight Suns. If I don't say anything, it's going in the sell pile. Now, I did... this is the second time that it's happened recently where Anthony had gotten a collection in that had independent books, or books in general, that were collected from around the time that I'm doing my CGC census videos. So every week I've been doing, or now CGC population report, a countdown of the top books. I know more people tend to watch these haul videos than those, but they're fun. They're a really interesting part of comic book history, and I get really good feedback on those that do watch it. It is a little bit lengthy. The last episode, I think, was an hour 9 minutes when we covered 1992. In a couple days, I'll be dropping the 1993 video. So just kind of, they're fun to check out. Anyway, this was Bram Stoker's Dracula number 1. This is based on the Francis Ford Coppola film starring Keanu Reeves, Winona Ryder, Gary Oldman. It's a Topps series. It's the first Topps comic book. And so that was kind of fun. That's going on the PC. And then there was a Fantastic Four 185, mid-grade, first appearance of Nicholas Scratch, son of Agatha Harkness. And then I got this. This was the top book, I think, in 1992 from New England Comics. Now, I was having a discussion with my friend Joe 360 Comics. Is the pronunciation, is it chromatic or is it chromatic? I'm not sure. It's in color. It's the first time Tick appears in color. Not an expensive book at all, but I'm just like, kind of fun, number 1 to throw in the PC. And then I couldn't resist this. It's Frightening Eyes Lucy, early Peanuts. These are new Peanut stories by Kaboom. It was just in there. I'm like, whatever. Kind of Bronze and Modern Gods. John always talks about the crazy eye or the evil looking Lucy from early on. So just grab that. That's going to go on the PC for no reason whatsoever. And then Amethyst. I don't think I had this. This is the first issue. Not her first appearance. I was in Legion of Superheroes 294. And I also... Was this also from Anthony? I think so. Yeah. So what else did I pick up? This one, not quite a 9.8. I already have one of these. I think this is actually going to be in my spec pile. It's the first spec book. I do have, I think, one other. This is the first appearance of Simon Baz, who's a Green Lantern. I guess when they originally announced they were doing a Green Lantern series, this book kind of exploded in popularity. It's a free comic book day. Fortunately, it does not have the store stamp. So that is New 52. In case they ever bring the character. Then this, I'm going to put this in the spec pile too. Actually, I have to look. This might have been, not that it's expensive there, but I'm going to have to research whether or not I want to get this slabbed. For the simple reason that, when we have a year until Doomsday comes around. So when we get to that point in time, was this high grade enough? Secret Wars. Yeah, it's a 9.8 contender. So maybe I'll put that in the slab pile. And then he had 3 Spidey Super Stories, issue number 29. And I know some people do collect this, and they're harder to collect. These are in decent shape. Number 30, Kang captures the White House. So if they do bring Jonathan Majors back, maybe you will see this storyline play out in the MCU. What do you think? And then one of the later issues, this is issue number 48. The Green Goblin returns. So that was it for Street Side Anthony. So then on Sunday, that was Saturday. Sunday, I went to the Route 110 show. I also had limited time because I had family stuff to do in the afternoon. And that's a little bit of a hike out to Long Island, but, you know, I guess I needed a comic book fix. So I did get some books from Mike Carbonara. I got this Adventure Comics 300. I already have a copy of this, but unfortunately it was missing the centerfold. And more unfortunately, that does affect the story. Then I picked up some Strange Adventures. Now, I'm a little bit torn. I think I'm not collecting Strange Adventures right now. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Number 182. Yeah. These are actually pretty decent copies. They're dirty. They were in just Mylar, right? They're solid mid-graders. 6, 7-ish. Maybe 5 to 7-ish. In general. So here's a nice Animal Man story. I think I'm going to put that in spec. Along with... And actually, this is another one. Checkerboard. Go-Go checks. Dude, that is December, November. Okay. That's November. Then this is July. This is the first appearance of Animal Man in costume. So that's a minor key. There have been rumors that Animal Man will be used by James Gunn. I think actually it makes sense because of the the Grant Morrison run that was kind of surrealistic. Might go in that direction. Then this is in August, issue number 191. It was missing 192, which would have been the September issue. Then this, okay, Justice League of America 137. This is a minor key. This is a meeting of Superman and Captain Marvel. It was, I think, this was the third part of a JLA JSA team up where they go to Earth S, which was later retconned to be Earth 5, which has the old Fawcett characters, the Marvel family. It also has they use Spy Smasher, Ibis, and Bullet Man and Bullet Woman. But this is a really minty copy. I think maybe possibly with a press. Could we get a 9.8? It's very high grade. It's like 9.4 plus. So that's going to go in the slab pile. I grabbed this, a great Neil Adams cover, mid-grade. Issue 139. And then this is issue 140 with the Manhunters. That this is also minty. It does have maybe a little bit softness down here, but I think we could. This is another one, maybe with a press, just maybe, right? I'm a big Justice League collector. Try to get them at high grade, and these issues in like the 100s, if I can get them in a 9.8 on my own, I'll do that. Also, I picked up this. I have to see how this compares to my PC copy. It's about a 335. Unfortunately, there's a sticker on here. There was a sticker underneath this on the comic. It's still, part of it's still there, part of it somebody tried to get off. But this is Justice League of America 21. This is the first JLA JSA team up, Crisis on Earth 1. So that is pretty awesome. That I'll throw in the PC pile. As this one, I really have to go through my Justice League books. This is number 47. This is the second part of the fourth team up. And it also is the fourth appearance in the Silver Age of the Spectre. Wait, what? Yeah. This is the second of a three-parter, I think. Or no. It's the first of a two-parter. Maybe. Now I'm confused. Anyway. Justice League America 47. Go-Go checks. Is that the... No, this is 65, I think. And then I also picked up this Adventure Comics 408. Trying to pick up some Supergirl books for next year. Then I went to another vendor, and all of these books, every single one of these I picked up is really minty. So this all goes in the slab pile. Batman 609, first Hush. I already have this in a 9.8. So the fun thing about having a book already in a 9.8 is if you get a 9.8, then you can sell it. G.I. Joe 43. This is the first appearance of Scrap Iron. I don't know if that's Scrap Iron. But I just love this Mike Zeck cover. X-Men Adventures #1. This is probably the roughest copy. It does have needs a little bit of work on the back spine, but I think it's doable. Then Spider-Man 256, first appearance of the Puma. Underrated ASM key. Inhumans #5, first appearance of Yelena Belova. This was a much bigger book, but she's an ongoing character in the MCU. She's going to be in Doomsday, so why not? X Factor #24. Actually, I just sold a 9.8 of this. This does need a few presses. It's got some water damage here, but no staining, so we just need to flatten that out. And then this I picked up. This is the variant cover. I don't know if it's a 1 in 10. I think it's just a B cover of Salvation Run. So I just wanted that for the PC. I might submit that. We'll see where that book stands in a year. If Salvation becomes a more important thing than it is right now. So that's it for the haul. And again, kind of that idea of using the hobby to fund itself. If half of those come back as 9.8s and I can sell them, then I've paid, pretty much everything is free. So that's kind of the way I'm approaching it. So at any rate, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by. You can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.